So today we will listen from Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, chapter 13, text 11, on the subject matter, the behavior of a perfect person. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Tang Sayanam Dharopasthe Kaveryam Sayasanuni Rajabalai Desai Nigudha Malatejasam. The verse number 11 says, Atrapi udaharanti mama itihasam puratanam praharadasya cha sambhadam muner ajagarasya cha. Verse number 13. Tadarsha lokan vicharan lokatattva vivistasya vrittamatai katipayahi praharado bhagavat priya. Translation. As a historical example of this, learned sages recite the story of an ancient discussion between Prahlada Maharaja and a great saintly person who was feeding himself like a python. Prahlada Maharaj, the most dear servitor of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, once went out touring the universe with some of his confidential associates just to study the nature of saintly persons. Thus he arrived at the bank of the Kaveri, where there was a mountain known as Sahya. There he found a great saintly person who was lying on the ground, covered with dirt and dust, but who was deeply spiritually advanced. Purport. The saintly person met by Prahlada Maharaj was undergoing ajagara-vritti, the living conditions of a python, which does not go anywhere but sits in one place for years and eats whatever is automatically available. Prahlada Maharaj, along with his associates, met this great saint and spoke to him as follows. End of the purport by Srila Prabhupada. So, here is another example. As I was telling yesterday, the behavior of a perfect person. And if you tell the behavior of a perfect person, you just sit in one place like python and whatever comes to you, maintain your life. How many people will think in this world, this is the behavior of a perfect man? That you don't do anything, you sit in one place. And somebody comes, something comes to you, then you eat. And people will think this is behavior of a crazy man, not a perfect man. But thing is, this is the difference. The outside people, they see something crazy. That is how the Hare Krishna movement, people have different opinion because our lifestyle, everything is strange for them. But that's why sometimes people, they may not get attracted to this. Or that's why for different kinds of people, there are different kinds of lifestyle which suits in different part of the world according to Varna and Ashram. That has to be balanced also. Here Prahlada Maharaj went and he met the saint. That saint lifestyle was like that. Just sitting one place. If somebody comes, ajagara-vritti. Ajagara-vritti means ajagara, python doesn't move around. Somebody comes, then he take that. So some saints are like that something come, then they will accept. It does not come, they will not accept. These kind of saintly personalities are very special. As we know, there is one group of people, they accept everything nice and reject everything bad. And some group of people, they knowingly reject good things and accept bad things. To have austere life, to practice renunciation. But there are one kind of saintly personalities, for them it doesn't make any difference or reject or accept. If they get very nice things, they accept. If they get very bad things, they also accept. As Prabhupada told, that one person was going, on the way he saw there are some gold lying. That person went, oh, nice gold. Then he stole this gold for using for his own purpose. Then another sadhu came through that road. Then he saw the gold. Oh, gold is Maya. Then he went around, avoiding gold. The final last sadhu came. Then he saw the gold and took the gold and used it for the purpose of Krishna. So in this way, there are some saintly personalities, whatever comes in their life. And these saintly personalities, doesn't matter, they have to be in particular varna or ashram. They could be grihastha, could be sannyasi, vanaprastha. This principle of whatever come in our life, we accept it. That can be followed in each and every ashram also. And here especially, Prahlada Maharaj, I don't know, I am hearing first time, a Prahlada. Prahladasya. I thought, when I saw first, I thought maybe spelling mistake. Usually, you know, Prahlada. Here is a Prahlada. And both the verses says Prahlada. It must not be a mistake. The Prahlada Maharaj been addressed as Prahladas here. And when he went on a tour, then he saw a great saintly personality who is lying on the ground, covered with dirt, dust, but was deeply spiritually advanced. So very difficult to understand. Vaishnava chinnite nare devera sakati. Even if great demigods, they fail to recognize the Vaishnavas. How by externally seeing somebody we can understand who is Vaishnava, who is not Vaishnava, or who is great saint, who is not great saint. Here he saw the great saintly personality, and very spiritually advanced, is covered with dirt and dust. Once, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Jagannath Puri, so he was there for a few months in Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house. So after a few months, after converting Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya into great Vaishnava, then Mahaprabhu left for South India. And Mahaprabhu left for South India. In the meantime, Puri King Pratapadra came to know that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, great saint, has come. And everybody in Puri saying he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, including all the learned and scholarly personalities who do not believe on some sentimental opinion. So they are also saying the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, has come. Then he started to lament, oh, I am so unfortunate, I could not have darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he went to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, no problem. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will come after a few months. Then that time you can have his darshan. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, the king arranged his accommodation in Kasim Mishra's house. Then one time king wanted to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Mahaprabhu said, no, he is a materialistic person. I cannot meet a materialistic person. He is Raja, king. Then what to do? Then one day, this king, he has so much attraction for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so much love and respect for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One day he came hidingly to take darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is chanting and dancing, very ecstatic kirtan was going on. And Mahaprabhu is rolling on the ground. When Mahaprabhu, his symptoms manifests, the foam coming from his mouth, and so much tears coming from his eyes. Actually, when Mahaprabhu used to start crying in Krishna Prema, so much tears would flow like Ganga Jamuna flowing. It soaked the ground and make muddy. So much tears would come. Sometimes tears when we cry, tears rolls down on our cheek. But when Mahaprabhu cry out of Krishna Prem, tears would come out of his eyes like syringes. Others would get soaked. So when Mahaprabhu was rolling on the ground, all over his body there was dust, mouth foam coming, very dirty. Then this king came and he saw, and when he saw, he's thinking, what? How can this person become Supreme Personality of Godhead? He's so dirty, foam coming, very strange looks like. He has respect, deep respect, same time. In the corner of his heart, he developed little bit doubt. How can these people say that he is Supreme Personality of Godhead? Then he left, went back to his house. And he was sleeping night time. And midnight he saw a dream. And that dream, he saw that he going to Jagannath temple to take darshan of Lord Jagannath. So when he entered Lord Jagannath temple, he offered his obeisances. Then he was trying to touch the lotus feet of Lord Jagannath. Then immediately Jagannath started to speak to the king. Hey, don't touch me, don't touch me. You are king. You have so nice silken cloth. Your body is smeared with sandalwood pulp. You are so clean. I am dirty. Don't touch me. Then when king looked upon, he saw all over Jagannath's body, his dots are there, foam coming from his mouth. The same way he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. On Jagannath's body, whole body smeared with dust like that also. And Jagannath smiling. He felt very bad. He offering obeisances. Then he found at the altar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sitting there and smiling at him. So Mahaprabhu proved he has doubt by seeing the behavior of Mahaprabhu. So this is how the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is very bewildering. That's why in Bhagavatam, the first verse has explained the criteria of the Param Brahma is Mujjanti Jatasuraya. People, they don't accept Bhagavan, Krishna or absolute truth. What to speak of in general, they don't accept. Even the great personalities, they also get bewildered. Great saintly personality get bewildered. Brahma, Shiva, Indra, they get bewildered to see the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So who can understand the transcendental pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Sei se Ishwara Tattva bujhibare pare, Ishwarar kripale sahache jhare. Only those they can understand, those that have received the drop of mercy of Krishna. As Brahma in his prayer also is saying, Atha pite deva padambujadaya prasad lesano grihite vai janati tattvam bhagavat mahimna nachanna ekapi chirang visinna. People in general, they don't accept authority of God, they don't accept existence of God, nothing surprising. It's this Param Brahma criteria is like that. Naham prakasa sarvasya yogamaya samavritam. I am not revealed to everybody. I am covered by Yogamaya. So it is a very common factor that people will not understand. What is people in general, great demigods, they don't understand. Only he will be understood when he will unveil himself by his own mercy. That's what Brahma is saying. Hey Deva, te padambujadaya prasad lesanu. Only by the drop of mercy of your lotus feet, janati tattvam bhagavat mahimna. Only one can understand the greatness, glories of you by the by the drop of mercy of your lotus feet. So the pastimes manifesting on this earthly planet, the reason is the mercy of Krishna. Why Lord comes to this material world? Usually we know from Bhagavad Gita, Paritranaya sadhunang vinasa cha duskritang dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. To annihilate the miscreants, to protect the devotees, to re-establish dharmas. But these are not the real reason why Lord comes to this material world. These are the side effects, anusangika karan, reason. The side effect, the real reason why Lord comes here. The reason is, the Lord wants to deliver the living entities, to attract them to go back to Godhead. Bhakti Yoga Vidhanartham Katham Pasyam He Striya Kunti Devi saying, O Lord Krishna, you have come here to give Bhakti Yoga to everybody. Lord Krishna, Lord himself saying, Mad Bhakta Vinadartham Karami Vividha Kriya. I am exhibiting all the sweet pastimes to give pleasure to my devotees. That is the reason why Lord comes here. Being merciful upon the living entities. Anugrahaya bhaktanang manusim tanumasritam bhajte taddesakira jasrutta tatpara bhavet. Jasrutta. I am coming to this material world that I will exhibit many pastimes, varieties, vaichitri. So that by hearing those pastimes, jasrutta tatpara bhavet, people will be attracted to me. That's why Lord Krishna, among the unlimited forms Bhagavat Swarups, the Krishna Swarup is the topmost. Why topmost? Because Krishna Swarup, he exhibits those pastimes in no other Swarup, Bhagavat Swarup, form of Bhagavan. And so many pastimes he has been performed, exhibited in so much rasas, all Santa, Dasa, Sakha, Vatsalya, Madhur, in full extent. So Param Brahma is complete. But in different forms of Param Brahma, this quality manifests in different degree. The topmost form of the Param Brahma is Krishna, and the lowest form of the Param Brahma is Nirakar Brahma. In Nirakar Brahma, there is no manifestation of varieties of potency, no vaichitri, no variegated potency manifests to happen something. And that is known as Nirakar Brahma, Nirbishas Brahma. Then Matsya avatar comes, Varaha avatar comes. In different avatar, the pastimes manifest to different degree, little bit like that. But in Krishna form, the pastimes happens, manifest in full forms. That is Purna Brahma, Purnatama Brahma. Krishna in Vrindavan. Specifically his pastimes in Vrindavan are so enjoyable. Even if those people that are completely detached, they have no bandhan, no attachment. Atma Ramasya Munaya Nigrantha Piurukrame Kurbanti Ahitukim Bhaktim Itham Bhuta Gunahari. The pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are so attractive. Atma Ramasya Munaya. Even Atma Rama, self-satisfied, saintly personalities, they have nothing else to get, to be happy. But still they get attracted towards the sweet pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sukadeva Goswami becomes so attracted. Chatuskumara became attracted. And in this way, the Lord's pastimes are very attractive. I explained this to understand that Krishna's pastimes is meant for the most fallen personalities. As Bhagavatam saying, which explains about the different pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, just by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, Anartha Upasamam Sakshat Bhakti Yogam Adhakthaje Lokasya Ajanata Vidyang Chakra Saswata Sanghita Jasyang Vaishurya Manayang. Simply by hearing, all anarthas will be eradicated. Jasyang Vaishurya Manayang Krishna Parampurusha Bhakti Utpadate. The devotion unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead will arise simply by hearing. So that means those that have a lot of anartha, they can read Srimad Bhagavatam or sweet pastimes of Lord Krishna. At the same time, all the up to those, and they are completely free from anartha. Srimad Bhagavatam Amalam Puranam Jad Vaishnavanang Priya Jasmin Paramahansam Jnanam Paramjyate. Paramahansa. The pastimes of Supreme Personality of Godhead is released by Paramahansas also. It covers everybody. So that is the reason why Lord comes to this material world. And who will not be attracted by the sweet pastimes of the Lord? As I was telling yesterday, the Sada Goswamis, they were in Vrindavan, so hot, so cold, they had no house, nothing to eat. But they are not going, they are not having austere life. But they are enjoying by discussing sweet pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Kavi Karnapur in Ananda Vrindavan Sampurn is describing one of the sweet pastimes of Krishna, the Julan Yatra, Jol Yatra. In Vrindavan, Lord has many pastimes. In one Sarat Purnima moonlit night, on the bank of a river Jamuna, big field, there's a big huge field. In that field, there's a place all around, there's nice trees. The trees with the very round trunk going, and they're so deep, just like they have created a nice boundary wall. And the middle, the huge empty land was there. And middle of that field, because of Krishna's pastimes, whatever happens, all the gopis, Krishna, Radharani, they go and Yogamaya arrange everything. Banadevi, they arrange everything to this Julan Yatra. In the middle of that land, there are 4 Harichandan trees, and there is a platform also. The 4 Harichandan trees, there's strings, golden strings, and there is a nice swing. And they have created a nice swing. It creates a beautiful decoration of that place. How different trees, they have hanging different garlands of pearls hanging there. Birds are sitting there. The Banadevis, they have put a very nice net, like a Samiana, very high, nice net. And the moonlight is so bright, and that is filtered through that net. And lying on the ground, and it looks like many small white rice lying on the ground. And there are many deers are there. And deers, they think they mistaken those, they think this rice lying there, and they try to eat those rice, and they get hurt, gets in their mouth. It's a beautiful atmosphere. And after the Vrindadevi decorate everything, from all other all Banadevis, they have come, they're all trying to decorate the place. Then after all decoration finished, all the birds, they have come, different animals, they have come to see the Julan Yatra will take place. The birds are sitting on different branches waiting when Julan Yatra will start. Then after that, all the demigods, Gandharva, Kirnaras, Charanaras, they have come and waiting in the sky. Then when everybody ready, then finally all the gopis came. All the gopis, they have come to play with Krishna. So they have prepared to play Holi also. They have brought colored powder with them. And they have brought also chandan, sandalwood pulps with them, camphor pulps with them. And they have brought also, what do you say? Syringe, spray machine with a lot of water. And they have brought the paste with a lac, one kind of material they put to seal the packets. It's a lac. A lac, to melt, it will melt. It's a very thin lac. Not wax, something lac, there's a lac. The little hard things, you will melt, it will melt. After that, it will dry, become very hard. So they have brought very thin lac box inside the paste, so thin, and you do like this, it will break. So they throw to Krishna. They are all prepared to start fighting, battle with Krishna. As they, Kavi Karnapur is saying, they have put all this within their sari, as if they have brought the wealth to buy the mind of Krishna with this wealth. And they all gathered there. Now everything is ready. They are all waiting. Everything is ready. But unless Radharani Krishna comes, nothing will start. So all the birds are there, demigods are there, Chandravali groups are there, all the gopis are there. And finally, when everybody eagerly waiting, then Radha Krishna entered, Radha Madhava. Then Radharani Krishna has put his left hand on top of Radharani and he's moving one lotus flower like this, lotus flower. And chewing the pan, when both entered, and everybody chanting Hari Bol, Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, and sprinkling flowers and like this. And all these peacocks, they are making sound, oh, who is coming, like this. And after that, Radha Krishna will sit down on the swing. A very beautiful decorated the swing. The swing is a very unique swing. Our swing, it will move one side, from this way to this way, one side. But that swing so transcendentally created by Yogamaya, that it will move all the sides, this way, this way, this way, this way, all the sides. So every side, the gopis will show Krishna is facing us. So Radharani, she sits with Krishna, and Lalita Vishaka, all party Sakhi stand with her. And Chandravali, she sits in front of Krishna in another swing. All four sides, Chandravali side, Sakhi, they sit. Now the Julan Yatra will start. When Julan Yatra, then Radharani, all the gopis, Sakhis, Lalita, Chandra, and Vishaka will start swinging Krishna. Then what will happen? Then all these Chandravali groups, they will take these powders and throw to Krishna. And they throw so much powder, the whole place will be covered with powders. And all the demigods, Gandharvas are sitting on top, in the sky. They will get very worried, what is happening? We cannot see anything. So then they will start to throw amrita, nectars, makaranda. When there is a dust, you throw some water, then dust settles. So when they will send that makaranda, and all this dust will settle down, and all those powder that doesn't reach to Krishna. Then all the gopis have become more wild how to reach Krishna, put collar on him. Through the swing, they're pulling the swing, and gopis also coming by swing and come close to each other. Then they will take out those small box they had brought. They'll throw that box, and all the gopis of Radharani's side, they're very expert. So they would guard, so no box will reach to Krishna. They'll catch like this, then throw to them. And sometimes some box would fall on the ground, and some drops of chandan or some color would fall on Krishna's face. Then Radharani would take her sari. The Radharani body is sweating, was sitting next to Krishna, so much ecstasy, sweating. She would wipe Krishna's face like this. So then the gopis also do that. Then they start to put this spray to Krishna. Then at one point Krishna becomes so wild. Krishna would be waiting to see them. At one point Krishna would go, okay, now I will show you what is happening. Then Krishna will go and catch each and every gopis, and all over the body he will put this collar. And this is the swing pastimes. Vrindavan, Kavi Karnapur, he has described this pastimes in Anand Vrindavan Sampur in a very elaborate way. Actually, I knew the pastimes, but I could not get the book just to refresh myself. They do speak the details, but because time was limited. So I'll just tell about this swing pastimes. Took place in different places, in different time, not only one time. Just like Raslila takes place in different parts of the Braj. You will see Raslila takes place, Maharaj, Sarat Ras, different Ras at different places. One Maharaj was telling one nice pastime that once Krishna wanted to see Srimati Radharani. By that time Krishna has seen Radharani, but from far distance. But he wanted to see Radharani from very close distance. See, when you listen things like this, it's a little confusing. Sometimes Krishna has never seen his behaving as if he's seeing first time. But we have heard Krishna has seen Radharani. When Radharani was baby, her eyes was not opening. Then Krishna went, touched her, then Radharani eyes opened. Many times you will see he has seen, then past times as if he has never seen. But things like this happens because Yogamaya create a feeling within him to make the pastimes more juicy, as if he has never seen. So Krishna, he developed desire. I see Radharani from so far, but one day, how can I see her from very close proximity? And he is always watching, making plan how go close to Radharani. Then he marked that every day Radharani goes to the forest and she's playing with her friend. That Radharani, very small girl. She's playing with her friends and they are playing hide and seek. That one gopi will close her eyes, everybody will go hide. Then she will open eyes, then she will go search, and whomever she will catch, then she has to close her eyes and search for others. And Krishna watching from far distance, the Radharani, she is going to one place, one group, kunja, every time and hiding herself. And one day, Krishna went before the game start and he is hiding himself inside that group, that kunja. Then Radharani came with all her friends. Then they started the game. Then Radharani entered inside that kunja to hide herself. And she is thinking, oh, it's so dark, nobody can see me here. You'll see, when you enter the dark house, initially you can't see anything. But after you stay 2-3 minutes, and gradually, something you can see, light. Then Radharani is thinking, oh, I'm hiding, definitely nobody can see me. And after 2-3 minutes, she found that two big eyes looking at her like this. Who is this looking at me? Then she realized that is Krishna. And Krishna, by seeing Radharani from such close proximity, she is so beautiful. Krishna fainted by seeing the beauty. One Maharaj was telling that how beautiful Radharani would not be. In one Prabhupada's purport, Prabhupada explaining, in this material world, the best beautiful lady of this material world, what you call Miss World or Miss Universe, whatever it is. If you compare her beauty to the beauty of the damsels or the denizens of heavenly planets, then she will look like a frog. The most beautiful lady, Prabhupada in purport writing, the most beautiful lady, Miss Universe, will look like a frog comparison to beauty of heavenly denizens. And that beauty is nothing in comparison to the beauty of Lakshmi Devi in Vaikuntha. They are much more beautiful. And the gopis of Golok Vrindavan, they are millions times more beautiful than the Lakshmi Devi in Vaikuntha. And among all gopis, of course, Radharani is the most beautiful. Then who will not get fainted? Just imagine, such a beautiful lady will come to earthly planet. What will happen to people? Cannot digest. If Krishna faints, that's why she is so attractive, so beautiful. And of course, Krishna is more beautiful than Radharani. So she is attracted to Krishna. So when Krishna saw that, so by seeing her beauty, so he fainted. Then Radharani, she is very worried because Radharani loves so much Krishna. Now Krishna fainted. So she wants to serve Krishna. Now bring him to normal, do something. She's just about to go help Krishna. So in the meantime, what happened? The gopi was searching for others. She found one gopi. So when you find somebody, then game finished. Then everybody clapped. Means, okay, game finished, everybody come out. So Radharani is worried what to do. She wants to stay and serve Krishna. But same time game is finished. If she will not come out, and others will be worried, where is Radharani? Then they'll search and then come inside this group and find Radharani with Krishna. It's very embarrassing. Then what she will do? Then she did not want, very reluctantly, she left Krishna there and came out of the group. But she was feeling very bad. No? That what happened to Krishna? She was feeling very sad. Then she said, all the gopis, okay, today no more game. Let us go back to our house. Now with big black face, saddened, she went back to house. Lalita, Visakha, everybody worried, what happened to Radharani? Why she's so sad, so black face? Then finally Radharani, Lalita managed to get the words from Radharani, because Lalita is very dear to Radharani. Then Radharani told, I am very worried that what happened to the son of Nanda Maharaj, because he was in that group and he fainted. I wanted to help him, but I could not help. I am very worried whether everything is okay with him or not. And he said, you please go to Nandagaon, see how my Krishna is doing. Because Krishna's love with Radharani is not arising, it's eternally there. It's only Jogamaya manipulating how to give them more mellows, releasing more mellows. And she is so attached to Krishna, they are small, 5, 7 years old, boys and girls. And she said, okay, she told Lalita, you go to Nandagaon and ask Mother Jashoda if everything is okay with Krishna. Then Lalita went Nandagaon and she met Mother Jashoda that just wanted to know if everything is okay with Krishna. Mother said, yes, he's okay, he's here, playing here. Actually, Krishna fainted there. As soon as Radharani left, he got up and came back to house. So no problem for him. So for Jashoda, she doesn't understand all these things happening. So yeah, Krishna is okay here. So that Lalita went to, in the memory of Lalita's visit to Nandagaon, so there is a Lalita Kunda. If you go now, that Kunda is there. So what happened? This Julan Yatra takes place in different places in Braj. So once the gopis that arranged Julan Yatra in the bank of Lalita Kunda. So all the gopis they have gathered. Krishna was there also, but Radharani had not come yet. So previously, long before, you see, one day Narad Muni came to see Krishna and he was chanting, playing on his veena very nicely, and Krishna becomes so happy. So Narad Muni, I am so happy to hear you, very pleased with you. I want to give you some boon, please ask me some boon. Then Narad Muni said, I don't remember anything to ask now, but you keep this boon with you. In future, if I remember, I'll ask you some boon. So once he had asked a boon like that. But Narad Muni, he used to go to visit Radharani also regularly. Because Narad Muni has a license to go anywhere. He can go to demons, demigods, Vaikuntha, no permission. He can go straight to the bedroom of Narayan. Or Narayan Lakshmi together, no problem. He can just go enter inside. So see, he had also free access to Radharani's. So he used to visit Radharani again and again. Then one day Krishna told Radharani, you be very careful. This Narad is very dangerous. See, because we know Narad Muni get Acharya, devotee, but India, people, they don't see Narad Muni like that. They only know Narad Muni is a character who only expert how to create fighting among the people. He will go here, tell these things there, tell this. Without this, Narada cannot stay. It's a habit. So Krishna told Radharani, be very careful. Narada is so dangerous. He is very expert in creating fighting. That someday he may create fighting between you and me also. So all our loving relations will finish. Then Radharani said, no. Who is there in this world who can stand between you and me? I love you so much, you don't be worried. There will be no problem. And Krishna said, I am giving warning, you are not listening. One day you will see, there is some problem. But Radharani said, what Narada can do? No? He did not care at all. So that was like that. So that day, they are organizing this Julan Yatra. And everybody waiting, Krishna waiting, all the Lalita, Visakha, everybody waiting. Unless Radharani come, how this Julan Yatra will start? Then it happened, that time Narad was passing through that place. Then Narad Muni came, and Narad Muni asked the gopis, what is happening, what is going on to happen here? They said, oh, now Julan Yatra is going to start. But because Radharani has not come, so we are waiting for Radharani. Then Narad Muni went to Krishna. Say, oh Lord Krishna, after his obeisances, Lord Krishna, do you remember one time you had promised you will give me a boon? Yes. So now I want you to give me that boon. So what you want? You tell me whatever you desire, I will fulfill your desire. Then he said, I just want to have darshan of one thing. I want to see one thing. I want to see you and Lalita having swing festival here. Sit together, have swing festival. I always see you are having swing festival with Radharani, so nice. One day if I can see Lalita and Anuradha, she is very dear to you. Just sit with her. And Krishna said, oh, that's it, what a big deal. No problem, because Radharani is already late. So until she come, we can have a swing festival with Lalita. And Krishna told Lalita, please come. Because Narad Muni's desire, I have promised him. I have to fulfill his desire. Then Lalita did not want. No. Because they don't want to enjoy with Krishna. They want only Radharani to enjoy with Krishna. And but Krishna has given what to Narad Muni? He has to fulfill his desire. And Krishna by force took Lalita, kept her on his side, put her on his side. And all the gopis are very happy. First time Lalita will have swing festival with Krishna. They are all pulling swings, having happy time, enjoying. They are enjoying, they are waiting until Radharani come. Waiting was getting so late. Then why so late? Now everyone is surprised. Why Radharani is not coming? It's too late. It's not supposed to be so late. Then Krishna said, hey, where is Narad? The Narad is not here. Oh, Narad is not here? Something wrong is going on then. In the meantime, what has happened? Narad has left that place. When everybody enjoying, so he stayed for some time and he left that place. And he straight went to Radharani's house. And when he entered Radharani's house, Radharani decorating herself, standing in front of mirror. He's putting her ornaments, everything decorating. But Narad has no problem. He can go anywhere. He went inside straight. Oh, Radharani, what is happening? What are you doing? And Radharani said, I am dressing. I will go for Julan Yatra. And Narad Muni said, oh, you are going for Julan Yatra. Do you know what is happening there? What is happening there? Julan Yatra already started. Started? How can say, I have not gone? No, you don't need to go there. So Lalita is there. Now Krishna having a nice happy time with Lalita. Then Radharani said, no, that cannot happen. How can Krishna have swing pastimes with me with Lalita? She did not believe this. Then Narad, you don't believe me? Okay, better you go see yourself what is going on there. So in this he said, and Narad left. And Radharani came out. And Radharani went, and from far distance she saw, it's true. Lalita having swing pastime, and she became very, very angry. I am not there, how swing pastime can happen? So she just left. She went in some groove, very sad. Krishna does not care me, because that is a loving special relationship that Yogamaya creates to give better feelings for lover and beloved, to increase their deep relationship. So that is known as Abhiman, man. And man has a big factor in loving relationship. So she went and crying. And for a long time, here they are waiting. Radharani is not coming. And Krishna asked, where is Narad? They said, Narad is not here. And Krishna realized something garbage going on. Something, Narad is not here means something wrong. Then Krishna told, okay, you all stay here. So I will go search for Radharani. And Krishna searching. After a long time, Krishna found one place, Radharani sitting and crying. So much tears flowing from her eyes. And Krishna went close to Radharani. Radharani is so angry. Even if she will not look at Krishna also. And Krishna close to her and touching. Hey, don't touch me. Don't speak to me. Then Krishna, what happened? Why are you so angry? So no. Then he said, you are having pastime swing with Lalita, you don't need me anymore. Who told you? How did you know I am having pastime with Lalita? Because Narad Muni told me. Then Krishna realized, oh, now I understand. Then Krishna explained the whole story. Thus, see, it's not my fault. It's Narada only told me that he had a boon to be fulfilled, his desire. He told me, let Lalita sit down. I just want to have a darshan of. That's why I did like this. So I told you no one day that you don't mix too much with Narad Muni, he will get fighting between you and me. Then Hare Krishna explained everything, and Radharani smiled. Then she went to Julan Yatra, and then they started the sweet pastimes of swing festival. Jai Radha Krishna Julan Yatra ki jai. So like this, there are so many nice pastimes. So devotees, they enjoy hearing and discussing. The karmis, jnanis, yogis, they are envious of Krishna. They are envious. When they will hear, oh, Krishna is like this. That one Maharaj was telling, Bhakti Maharaj was telling, just see, imagine, in Golok Vrindavan, such beautiful girls, millions of such girls, they are watching and one boy is sitting there, everybody watching. If some nice girl get attached to somebody, we get envious, oh, and millions of girls watching, who will not become envious there? We are envious of Krishna, that's why we are here. But why you are envious? If you take Krishna is mine, we will not become envious. Devotees take Krishna is mine. Karmis, they don't accept Krishna is mine. Yogis, they don't accept. Jnanis, they don't accept. So they are allergic. But devotees, they enjoy the sweet pastimes of Krishna in this way. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki, Julan Yatra ki, Gaura Premanande.